Hey guys, it's Parsifal. I also go by Will, and I am back with another sketchbook tour. This one is, I titled it Rhododendron because of the microphone sticker on the front, and that is actually the brand of the microphone that I was gifted, which gave me the higher quality on my actual voiceovers. I still record on my phone for sketchbook tours, so that's why the quality kind of drops there, but I figured I'd stick this on something, so a sketchbook was usually what I stick stickers on. And I just made this cover out of washi tape and, like, paper bags. It took me a second to remember the word, and just, like, leftover scraps, because I felt like I wanted to have one of those sorts of looks for it. And it took me from February 19th to March 1st to finish this sketchbook, which is mostly because I kept, like, forgetting to draw in it, and I need to go back to drawing every day. And I didn't even put the end stamp in here, whoops. But it's just another 12 sheet paper. It's just got pink cardstock in it. It's pretty simple. And that's because I've been wanting to do more simple stuff as opposed to fussing around with, like, scrap paper and stuff like I usually do. So I started with some quick sketches for shapes and stuff like that. So I have, like, the long shape for Tivo's face, my character Aster, my character Sage with more squarish face, some body and face studies, just to sort of, like, loosen up a little bit. I guess they're not studies, they're more just, like, sketches, but it's me trying to get a feel for something. A doodle of my OC Tativo with my friend Hermes OC Rhiannon, because they have a leprechaun character and gave her, like, a semi-glamour, or semi-unglamour, I guess. And she's got, like, sharp teeth and dark eyes, so Tativo would totally throw her at people. And then some really quick gestures of Abel and Sandoval that I didn't really finish, because even though I liked them, they weren't really going the way I wanted them to, so I just kind of stopped. Some sketches of Elian, because I want to practice how I normally stylize him versus the actual muscles that he has, because he wields an axe. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of draw him like a stick man, don't I? Some pen work, just to do some more, like, actual line work. And this is Hermes' character, and I am very, very bad at remembering names of characters I don't actively interact with. I think her name is Lily, because my brain wants to say Lila, but I don't think that's right. And I got this outfit based on an outfit that Pretty Pastels Please on YouTube was wearing during one of her outfit hauls. Then some sketches of Tativo, more sketches of Tativo for an AU where he's like a monster hunter, and he doesn't brush his hair like a normal person because rebellion, so he just, like, sticks pomade in it and just runs his hand through his hair. This is from the same AU, but these are just doodles that I just didn't finish. My character Esme, talking about some routes that he has decided they are named Duberts. They're not routes, they're Duberts. Because, they're just silly. Some more shape studies with faces, and I think this one was specifically lips. So I have Lamb, my OC Cordelia, Hermes' character Phoebe, and my character Slate. And just to get some, like, different lip sorts in to figure out how I can draw mouths in different ways for different expressions. This is also Hermes' character. This is Marianne, and she also doesn't have eyebrows, and so she's supposed to look super uncanny valley, so I just gave her, like, weird doll lips. And then Moesha has, like, the Steven Universe type lips, and Luke just has, like, the rounded shaded upper lip. Then there's the Tativo with from the Vampire Hunter or Monster Hunter AU, where he finds out that his partner is actually a fae, so he's a big dumb bird. Some Sandoval, and my friend Harry's character. This is Damien, at least I think that's how you pronounce it, because it's spelled different, and he's just pretty, so I want to draw him. This is Jess, who also belongs to Harry. Some more shape practice with heads, and I've been doing that a lot, but I feel like shapes aren't important for my style, so I want to keep working on that. Some hands, because I don't have enough hands. Another style study. This is my character Amelia in a style based on my friend Vika, but more like 2016. I don't know why I said 2006. It's 2016 Vika, as opposed to her style now, because she actually does some really great watercolor stuff. This is a doodle I did for the first day of Melon in March, even though it was technically February, but it was, like, time-wise, it was past midnight, so it was March 1st. So I did this doodle for Melon in March of my character Dana on the right with Hermes' character Diana on the left. And Diana likes bugs and keeps them in her hair. And Dana is kind of weirded out by it, but supports Diana's interests. And then Lydon has a son who cannot say the name Vice correctly, and I don't even think I'm saying it as American correctly, but so Lydon has to do with his rival Theo, who has a surname Vice, W-E-I-S-E-T. That's a funny looking B sign that stands for double S, and he gets really, really frustrated whenever his son says Weiss, because that's not how you pronounce Theo's surname, and he gets super, super angry about it because he had to deal with Theo correcting him for years about it. And then I watched a Lavender Time video on drawing characters consistently, and I thought that the shapes in the video were really cool, so I want to do a study on those. Some alien studies, because I want to see how his ears would actually work if I stylize them slightly differently. And then another drawing of Hermes' character. This is Melanie, and I just had this thought when I was watching Mean Girls, and I saw a Tumblr post that said, like, I'm a lesbian! And so I want to see if I can get that sort of Mean Girls Janice Ian vibe out of this quick gesture. And I ended it with a super dramatic, well, not really super dramatic, but a dramatic sort of doodle of Hermes' character Macmetha and my character Wayfarer, because Wayfarer and Macmetha both have really shiny eyes, and Wayfarer is like a soul that possesses bodies, and Macmetha sees like the strings of fate. So I thought that would be interesting to see, like, to have them both together in a picture like that. And yeah, it's just a pretty simple sketchbook. I'm still trying to get back into like doodling, sort of, and trying to do more studies, because I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff by not doing that, even if it's like not super well educated studies, but like just getting to warm up I think is super important. So, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed the sketchbook, as I usually do, but I think I learned a few things out of here, and there's definitely a few pages I really like. So I think that's going to be it for this sketchbook tour, and I will send you guys to the outro. Well, that's the end of this video. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, or contact me on any of my social media, which is linked in the description below. I also have my Patreon there if you guys want to throw a monthly donation at me. Thanks so much for your support. I'll see you next time. Bye!